get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's a one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's a one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan. Hello, everybody, and welcome here once again into San Diego, California Nationals. Now we're about to get underway here as we're coming in hot, as they say there on this Tuesday evening, as the Nationals 09s taking on the Slammers FC 09 here on this Tuesday evening. Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri. I don't know why I was going to say Dan. That's my bad. Our camera operator made the switch to another field, and we are underway here from Surf Cup Sports Park, field number D. Or for the field D. I guess I was looking for a number, but no numbers. So.
And maybe they ran through the whole alphabet and then went to numbers. There's a whole lot of fields so far, as you can see in the background, or at least of the last game that we did for the 08s. But there's a whole lot going on in San Diego for these playoffs.
That there is, as we, again, we'll make some adjustments here to our score bug as well, as, again, we were under the assumption that maybe they might be wearing red, but they're wearing blue. So and the Slammers are looked to be wearing their burgundies, so we'll make that adjustment as well.
And just when you thought we couldn't get enough San Diego Anchorman references in, they wear burgundy.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I was not even trying that on purpose, and that just seemed to kind of happen. Is this one cleared up?
Yeah, set up your bingo card, everybody. We love that movie.
It's a great movie. I don't know why you wouldn't love it in the first place. So
teaches you all about San Diego.
Welcome, everyone, for another football stream. Enjoy the stream. Come on, Khalib. Win these game. My king, Khalib, is from Julius Salwa. Matt Tegai also involved in the comments as well. Current poll right now going on our YouTube channel. 87% of you have the Nationals winning this game. So as the Nationals, who call home the Ohio Valley Conference, they were 12-2 this season. 34 goals for, 13 goals against. They're plus 21, 36 points. As I said, atop the table, averaging 2.57 points per game.
And they average 2.4 goals per game as well, and they give up less than one in every match as well.
That was Elias Salvador here, as ball thrown in towards Giovanni Losa Catahera.
And he's not the only Giovanni. I took notice.
That's right, number 20, also Giovanni, as Andrew Quarter goes down. And first foul here of the afternoon. Shout me out, says Matt Tag. I did shout you out. I already did.
Shout out.
To put things in perspective, this field was not right next to the other field, so our camera operator had to get in their vehicle and drive 3/4 of a mile. So 300 yards to their car, 3/4 of a mile to the field, then 300 more yards back out to the field and get set up. And all doing so in order to make this next game happen. So
yeah, and it's important for I want to make sure our audience understands how what has to be done to put broadcasts like this together, because I feel like once you understand, maybe you enjoy a little bit more behind the scenes stuff, but it's important to know where your media comes from.
Ball kind of pops in and cleared out towards midfield, picked up here by number 5. I don't have my roster, but my guess is that's Tyler Collins, because I don't see a 5, and the only one that doesn't have a jersey number is Tyler. So, and he was born on December the 15th. That's my birthday. So, so if that's the case, then kudos to Tyler. But if you're watching at home, you can let me give us some insight to let us know. That'd be great. Apologize for a little bit of pixelation right now. It looks as though we're between two mountains. Ball up that far side.
Fading away into another dimension from the looks of it.
Yeah, they apologize. We're working through this.
John, are we time traveling right now?
We are not time traveling. Good slide tackle. Ball pushed out. Good work there by Andrew Corder, but now this one cleared up by the Slammers. Interesting name, the Slammers FC.
I personally love it. There's an aggression to it. There's force behind it. The burgundy color suits it well.
5 is Tristan, so
a great move.
Tristan Groom is number 5. So number 0, it's a lie. That's just a lie. So ball up and out on that far side. Camera like in the future to Australia hot. It's one of those things, we talk about this a lot, but, you know, in most physical locations, we've had maybe an opportunity to test some things. You know, I mean, maybe test, locate height, distance from field, all that kind of stuff. We did not have that today. Ryan got off the plane. I think he grabbed some food. What do you grab in California? Good for food. First off, there's a lot of options in California, but I think still the number 1 food item in California is tacos.
And I'm sure they're fantastic as well.
You know, and I've had street tacos there. They are fantastic. But so my guess is, and you know, he always jokes about the Gordita Crunch. He loves the cheesy Gordita Crunch from Taco Bell. But I don't think that's something you're going to be having in California when you have such unbelievable options as far as authentic Mexican food. But either way, I'm sure he grabbed something to eat and then grabbed the equipment necessary to pull off this broadcast. Today is a yellow card being issued here.
Hello, yellow card.
I believe that was issued to number 8 in Zachary Czar. That yellow card coming here in the 7th. Number 8 is Zach Z. The steel curtain. Let's go. Well, he just got a yellow card, so
he's going to have to be careful for the rest of this match.
That he will.
And Carter Coleman looks like he'll be taking this free kick. One of 2 Colemans on the roster for the Slammers. Our assumption is that they are brothers.
This ball played in. We'll talk about the Slammers here in a second. This ball pulled back. That one shot towards that far post, just wide. A great-looking shot coming in from number 18. I believe that was 8. I know I saw 18 in the back. Maybe it was 16. Carter Coleman. I thought I saw an 18 in the back of that jersey. Maybe I'm wrong. But there is no 18 in our jerseys, so.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out the rosters in real time here. So forgive us if any of the names are incorrect. And if you want to politely correct us in chat, that'll only make us, it'll only lead to a better job done. So help us out if you know any better.
Or it'll just upset us. I don't know. I mean, like.
I'm a little bit more understanding than you are, John. Come on now. But so far, this match has been back and forth. You know, the Slammers have had their opportunities more recently, but the Nationals started off with some of the chances themselves. But in terms of getting clean shots off, a little bit balanced in that sense. So teams just trying to start to feel each other out, understand what they're trying to do defensively or offensively, and just kind of understand.
Over to this opportunity now down that far side. Cut inside. Oh, just forgot the ball. Did Fagan Roy.
Yeah, and it's so tough to control the ball at full speed like that, making the curve, trying to not pass the back line there, but just losing control like that makes the job for the defense that much easier.
So talking about the Slammers call home the Southwest Conference in the 09s. They finished 7th in the standings this season. 30 points. They played 22 games. They're 9-10-3 overall. 40 goals for, 42 against. And -2 here in goal differential, averaging 1.136 goals per game.
Yeah, but coming into the playoffs here, you got to be able to just wipe the slate clean, because now it's a new season. You finished that regular season, you were able to qualify, you're able to continue and to play here in San Diego. All of what happened in the past, in the players' and coaches' minds, it's got to be wiped clean, and you got to be able to, to just start clean. And this is an art piece right here. This is a masterpiece.
Yeah, again, I apologize.
I think the players are melting.
Do apologize as, again, we're between two mountains, so it's unfortunately the stream might be a little touch and go here as far as the quality between these two mountains. But
would you say we're between a rock and a hard place?
It very much be the case as this ball played up this near side, knocked away. It was number 17, Giovanni Losacatera. That was the intended target. Who do you guys think will win? Tell me now. Well, yeah, that's it's in the poll. Go ahead and vote. Who you think's going to win this one? Right now, it's 86% of you say Nationals will win this game. Slammers FC gets 0%. It's a draw. Is 14%. So,
but don't forget that the Slammers have 2 players named Giovanni. It's very powerful.
So very powerful. Is this ball about to come in here from Slammers on their first corner of the night? Ball played in, just over the back of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. But they're going to call a foul on the Slammers, and that will not count.
And that one is just one that rips your heart out when you think that you got, and especially the first goal and how important that is for dictating how the rest of the match is going to go. And you got the clean up, and you got the clean opportunity. Beyond or through the chaos in the box, able to get it through and to have it taken away is such a heartbreaker here. But and you hope that the Slammers are going to be able to use that as a guide, knowing that they can do it. Just one little mistake is what they're going to have to correct on the next time. So you got to, we'll see how they react to that.
I was watching. We've got a 24 on the field. I don't have 24 on my roster, so if you could help me out with 24 for Nationals, that'd be much appreciated.
We do have listed 2 players under the number 23.
I do happen to have all the rosters for all the teams, just the national rosters. I'll pull those up and see if we can get anything out of that.
And Basil Amen in our chat says Nationals all day. Multiple L's and all, multiple Y's in day.
So is this free kick coming? It's low. It goes right to the goalkeeper for Slammers FC. Luke Reedy is 24. Okay, so that's another 0-0. So, okay.
Trying our best with our rosters here.
So 24 is Luke Reedy. Heard. We appreciate it. Thank you. Ball played up on that far side. Back to the goalkeeper. Play with his feet. Spihari in the 14th minute. We saw a goal pulled back here a few moments ago. Slammers on a corner and put one back in the back of the net. It was called back for a foul. Little shove there from Fagan Roy and pushes this one out wide. Good work, looking to go back now. Out comes the goalkeeper, he'll come up with it.
And that's a great play by the goalkeeper there. That's what they teach you in goalkeeping camps and academies like that. You gotta meet the attacker as they come to you. Close the distance as soon as possible to close the window as to where they can shoot around you and wrap your body around it. So that was a great play, textbook play by the keeper.
Ball just goes out on that far side. They're going to say offside. So offside was the call.
And I've noticed in some of the matches that we've been calling throughout the summer here that there are some teams that are almost never called for offside. They'll keep it clean on that front for much of the match. But the teams that do, that will get offside, sometimes it balloons to a whole lot of offside calls like that. So we'll see if that's just a one-time thing for the Slammers being called offside, or is this something that we're going to be seeing through the rest of the match?
So Quarter will play it back. Ball looking to go over the top. Running onto this, now played back to the goalkeeper under immediate pressure. Played right back out wide to number 22.
Yeah, and you got to have a lot of trust in your goalkeeper to pull that off with an attacking national.
Fagan Roy plays this towards that back post, and a one-time touch by Quarter goes up and away. I don't think anybody on this team is wearing any of the jerseys they're supposed to. Number 99, don't have a 99 on the roster for the goalkeeper. It could be Ashton Barton. It could be 0 Carlos Moreno. My guess is it's number 1 Ashton Barton, but I'm not really good at math.
I got the calculator here for you, John.
What I will tell you is that the rosters in these games are typically 60% of the time.
They work every time.
That one actually maybe landed. I'm not sure. That's a big 8. That's what that is. Someone left their jersey at home. That's a 3. I can guarantee you that is a 3. This ball slotted in, back post. Ooh, a wide open. 2 players. It's Mario Resendez. And he'll take a shot towards that near post, and the goalkeeper comes up with a save.
It was a great shot for him, at least what we were able to see. Had the curve on it, looking for the upper 90 on that close post, but the keeper was there just in time to snatch it. But Slammers already with a couple of opportunities on goal.
Nice, Adam.
They seem to have, in what is otherwise a pretty balanced game in terms of possession. In terms of offense, it seems to be the Slammers with a slight edge.
So 17 minutes into this one, and 0-0. 0-0, as they say across the pond. Now Quarter up this far near side, looking to put this one across. He'll draw a corner.
This one will be the first corner for the Nationals in this match. That'll even up the count here, as the Slammers had one earlier in the match.
Again, if you are watching and you are a Slammers fan, we'd love to know who number 22 is. Also who number 8 is, but again, don't quite know who these players are. This ball is played in. It's loose in the 18. Fagan Roy was there, and a touch. Another loose ball. Rebound. Back of the net. 1-0. Put away by number 11. Khalib Hammersley, and the Nationals have struck here first.
It was Hammer.
Now that one was absolute chaos in the box. That one escalated quickly, got out of hand fast, and the Nationals were there in the box. Multiple opportunities. The keeper did get a save with a forearm on his left side, but then they flipped it over to his right. Couldn't get to the other side in time. Perfect opportunity for the Nationals as they go up 1-0 in our first half.
That goal coming in the 18th minute by number 11, Caleb Hammersley. It was a loose ball, so that will go down as an unassisted goal.
Slammer staying patient with it. A free kick coming up. Trying to equalize this one. That one will roll out to the back line. That was number 17, Giovanni Loza Kitahara, rather. Coming off the touch of a National, it looks like it'll be the second corner kick for the Slammers in this first half. They'll take the short touch and then send it to the far side of the box. It's loose in there. Nationals there to knock it away. Fagan Roy, the big body, they're able to collect it and take it away as the Nationals move forward. Keeper there in time to knock that one out, meeting the attacker halfway to neutralize the threat. His bodies are flying everywhere. The Slammers are now coming. Top of the box, tangled up. Opportunity for a shot. Trying to get one off, tripped up at the top of the box. Chaos ensuing, and a yellow card being administered. Romario Resentes Jr. was the one tripped up inside the box. And we got another Slammer down as well. That one being number 9, Eric Cruz. As a chaotic pursuit upfield will result multiple Slammers down and a yellow card administered.
The goalkeeper, by the way, is Jacob Stokovic, number 23 for the Nationals.
They'll take a moment to get up, get on their feet. And the Slammers to get ready for what's a very close free kick at the top of the box, maybe within the arc.
This will be taken by Mario Resendez. So a 5-man wall here for the Slammers FC. Staying off over this also is Giovanni Loza Catera. So now Loza Catera will stand over this. This ball is played up and it is over. It's not even close. So far, we have 34 votes have come in so far in our poll here about who you think is going to win this matchup. Nationals or Slammers FC. Keep your votes going here as we'll continue this throughout much of this match here tonight. If you're just joining us here, an 18th minute goal by number 11 in Caleb Hammersley.
That's a sweet name too. You'd think he'd be Hammersley would be on the Slammers, but not the case.
Well, he threw a hammer down here earlier, about 4 minutes ago. Okay, so there's two 23s on the field. You've got Stokovic, who is 23 for the Nationals on the field, but there's also a goalkeeper in Adam July. So maybe, okay, so I didn't realize you could have two jerseys on the same field. So Adam July is probably the goalkeeper, and Stokovic is probably the field player.
Again, once we know for sure, we'll let you know, but we'll operate under that assumption so far.
Yeah, again, if you could help us, that'd be great. So 123 stepped off. Again, I think Stokovic has just stepped off, but multiple numbers. So ball thrown in. Menendez will take over. One back. Nice little shirt pull, a little push, and Adam is my brother. He is 23. Well, we know there's two 23s. Is Adam the goalkeeper? No, he's saying he's a winger. So Stokovic is then the goalkeeper.
Looks like we were right the first time.
Okay, so I was right the first time. So, okay.
Well, Lindsay, we really appreciate it.
July is also affiliate. Stokovic is the goalkeeper. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, well
Yeah,
great.
we've been notified.
I mean, honestly, thank you guys in the chat. I mean, that's part of why I love having the chat here. Is if we don't know, we ask you guys.
So down that far side. Look to put this one just past Stokovic. Tracking it down is Eric Cruz. As this one crosses over the touchline and out for a throw in 25th minute.
Yeah, currently, I mean, so far in the match in the first 25 minutes, teams have been not shy when it comes to being physical and being aggressive, when to make contact, and we've seen multiple slammers go down on the same pursuit.
Look at this now. Menendez will take a shot, far post, and goes just wide.
Just had a different spin on it. If it curved the other way, man, that one could have hit the upper 90 for a sweet, sweet highlight. But a good opportunity there, good shot to be able to kind of keep your offense moving. It's about getting shots up. Because you never make them if you don't take them. So far, teams are even in terms of shots. Four for each. The Nationals have one more on goal compared to the Slammers. Otherwise, it's a pretty even offensive matchup so far in the match.
Losing his footing was Rivaldo Nuna. Now ball played back. This ball slotted up towards that far side, but broken up and just misplayed by Slammers. I want to thank you for tuning in here. We're live from the Surf Cup Sports Park Field D here in San Diego, California. Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri. We're here for game number 2 here of the evening. We've got 6 more on tap this week from San Diego, so we've got our tanning lotion on, sunscreen on, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. That sunscreen's needed. I had on Father's Day, I got toasted up, and I'm still paying my dues to the sun god in that sense.
Fagan Roy will commit the foul, and a free kick coming up here for Slammers FC. Ball knocked away. Slammers call their home Newport Beach, California. So far, both national teams who have played here this evening have made their trip 2,300 miles away from Detroit to California. And both teams they've played have called California their home, so. You think it's kind of crazy, though, you go to travel to a tournament 2,400 miles away and you're playing a team from Michigan.
Right, and when it is at a national sense, I mean, this is the playoffs. You don't know where these teams are going to be coming from and kind of what style they play. And there's only so much scouting you can do in that sense. But once you see them face to face on the pitch, that's when you really figure it out. But yeah, these teams can come from anywhere, and that's what's so great about these playoffs.
So the ball goes out for a corner. We're going to see this taken by number 6, Jaden Perez. So here we are. It's the 29th minute. Ball comes in from Perez. It's high. It's toward that back post. Resendez gets a head on it. Now a loose ball still inside the 18 and finally kind of poked away. A little shove in the back. And now here comes the Nationals on the counter. This ball played up. It's a great ball looking for Darun. Now Darun, he's one-on-one. Darun, far post shot, saved by the goalie. Darunin was all alone there behind the back line, taking a right-footed shot, and the goalkeeper for Slammers FC able to stand tall, makes the save.
Yeah, and you think when that one-on-one opportunity there that maybe you would take the shot a little bit earlier instead of going more into the corner, narrowing the area of which you can find, which you can see the goal. But, it's always tough when you're going at full speed. Do you have the right control? Is it the right distance for you to take a good shot? All of that coming at full speed, maybe that's what cost a little bit of distance going to the right side of that net. But, man, was that a sweet counter for the Nationals.
All kind of cut through, and look at this opportunity, one-on-one, and unable to connect on that ball right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Again, I think the goalkeeper's Ashton Barton. I'm just taking a guess. Saldivar, now this ball played out wide on this near side. Up goes the keeper and thrown out right away. And now here come Slammers FC. One back by the Nationals. Fagan gets a touch on it. Right back to Roy. Roy now maybe looking to fire one. Roy tried to cut inside. Good slide tackle from Eric Cruz. So play this one up over the back line, looking for Resendez, and finally cleared away.
Yeah, and they're making a track meet out of this one, going back and forth, coast to coast, trying to make them run all over the place. Maybe try to use an advantage in speed. But it has been a whole lot, and at least the past few minutes, back and forth, sprint versus sprinter, one-on-one with the keeper in one sense. But it's been a whole lot of that.
We lost the signal. I can't even go.
As currently we are experiencing some technical difficulties with the camera. Of course, you guys noticed it throughout the broadcast here as we travel to different dimensions at various forms of light speed and visited different realms, at least what the camera was looking like. But we're doing our best here as our location is between two mountains, and thus the connection gets a little bit tough to handle here. But to kind of recap what we have so far in this match, it was a goal in the 18th minute by Nationals. Number 11, Caleb Hammersley, hammers one in to get the lead for the Nationals in what was a chaotic, it was chaos in front of the box. One shot that was saved, came back, rebound, score on the opposite side of the net. And that's what got the Nationals the lead so far in the 18th minute. They've been able to hold on to it so far in our 32nd minute.
Back here, apologizes. Lost the signal there for a second, but we're back underway. Loza Guitarra loses the ball. Fagan Roy over the top. Settled down by Andrew Kwan. The goal scorer, Hammersley, was right there. Fagan Roy was there as well.
And here's another race for it.
Juan Beltran Gomez took a spill just there a moment ago. National coach are coached by Tom Guitar. Slammers FC are coached by Renato Macias. So a free kick coming up here for the Nationals. Getting towards the business end of this first half. Ball played up over the top, but settle down now. Taking Roy right there for the Nationals, wins it back. Up that far side, Hammersley. Luke Reedy went over his head. Now played over the back and to the goalkeeper and Stokovic. Remember, these teams are playing right now in the round of 64. This is group play. They are fighting for a chance to make it to the round of 16 in Richmond, Virginia. So that's what they're fighting for here this week. The Nationals 2008, they won their first game against San Francisco Elite Academy by a score of 2-0. That took place here just a little while ago. And you're watching the 2009 Nationals taking on Slammers FC. That should be a yellow card. There's Eric Cruz coming in and just taking out Luke Reedy.
Twice. And Luke Reedy fell on one side, got up, fought for the ball, fell on the other.
So a free kick coming up here for the Nationals.
Love it.
All laid back. There's Quan now. Pushed out wide. Salvador. He'll take a shot towards the near post. It's up and in. He looked top shelf. It's 2-0.
That one was a great strike right there, and a great job by the Nationals to keep on the ball there. It was taken away a little bit there before they pushed it to the outside to set up the goal for Salvador. But man, a top shelf, beautiful shot right there. Get the Nationals up by 2. That one was sweetness.
But they can sure strip the ball away from you like they've done 3 times. Keep going or shoot.
Saldivar puts one in upper 90 past the goalkeeper for Slammers FC, giving them a 2-0 lead here in the 36th minute. 35th minute, so when the goal came in.
And now the Slammers are really behind the 8 ball here. Only a few minutes left in this first half. They're going to have to do all they can to at least give themselves some opportunities, some momentum going into halftime. But a 2-goal hole is a deep one to try and dig yourself out of. So we'll see in the second half what the Slammers do to adjust and try to increase their aggression, get better opportunities in the box, in the attacking third of the Nationals, and do all they can to survive. Yeah, but so far for the Nationals, both the goals in the 18th and in the 35th were just great strikes upstairs. Able to find an opportunity, settle in, wind up, and let it rip.
Foul called here on the play. Cute Taylors as my brother's playing. LOL Nationals. Well, let us know who they are. We'll call their name. I mean, his last name is Taylor. Looking to see a Taylor here. I don't have a Taylor on the roster, but maybe. Well, her name is Taylor, so maybe that's probably why. Well, there we go. This one shot now from distance goes up and over. That was a shot from number 10 and Juan Beltran Gomez.
They'll venture into the weeds to try and find that one.
Be careful, those are rattlers maybe out there, or black widows. It is California. They got snakes, right? I mean,
don't go stepping on anything that doesn't look friendly. Although it might give you superpowers if you step on the right one.
That is true. That is true.
Hey, bunch up next to him. Come on, you know where it's going.
Stokovic will put this one back in for the Nationals. Slammers find themselves in a hole. Ball slotted in towards Beltran Gomez. Now cleared up and away. Good ball in there from Alejandro Mong. That's a foul.
And I like the aggression to take the shot early near the top of the box. It was crowded and it was disrupted before it can get any distance on it. But I like the attitude of like get it and go, especially with the clock ticking down in the first half.
Beautiful view of the background there. You can see the mountains and the houses on mountain/hills. Cliffs, as you see another helicopter off in the distance. We've seen at least 3 helicopters land here and take off over the last couple hours. This ball played into the box. It's back post, but the referee is bringing this one back. Didn't blow the whistle.
Was not ready for that one yet. We look in the chat. Random Ozzy said, careful, there could be kangaroos hiding behind that post. Well, watch out for those too. If you're going behind the net, you're looking for the ball, don't step on one of those either.
I don't know. I know that kangaroos are strong. I just don't know how strong they are to swim 8,000 plus miles.
Like, they got the strong legs. That's the most important part of swimming is your legs.
So we'll redo this one again as we're in the 40th minute. Ball played into that near post. One back by the Slammers. Ball crossed in. Stokovic goes up with it. Can't get a hand on it. He might have gotten a touch on it.
And if that's the case, they get a corner kick for it. He looked at his hand right after the ball crossed. We'll see what the ruling is.
It's a corner. Otherwise, that's just really mean to leave the ball behind like that. Right? I mean, stay classy, right? I mean, but.
Let's stay classy in San Diego.
That's right. So a corner kick coming up here by number 21. Apologize, we don't have 21 on our roster either. Ball comes in, and unfortunately we can't see it. Welcome back. Maybe.
We'll let you know when we return to Earth. No, don't worry, your eyes are not deceiving you. It's not your TV. Don't go slamming the side of the TV. It looks like they'll redo the corner kick. From the best we can tell.
Well, that is the end of this first half. And it's 2-0 here in favor of the Nationals. An 18th minute goal from Caleb Hammersley. And then a second goal coming in the 35th from Elias Saldivar are the 2 goals in this game. We're going to step aside here, try to work through that technical aspect of why we keep losing some of our signal. When we come back here, we'll get ready for the second half. 40 minutes to go here in this 2009 matchup as the Nationals with a 2-0 lead over Slammers FC. We'll be back.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with our off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC! The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network. Come on, City!
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
For these guys, as well as the 08s, and then whoever the teams that win out of this are the top.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for the second half here. It's the Nationals that are up 2-0 over the Slammers. 2 goals coming in the 18th and 35th minute as the Slammers are going to try do what they can to cut into the deficit here in the opening rounds of The ECNL Boys Playoffs are here from San Diego, California. And already we got our first foul and a free kick opportunity for the Slammers. They'll send that one near the top of the box, looking to continue going across. There's the shot. That one's sailing way high, coming from that far post. And throughout the match, we've been doing our best with the rosters that we are given. And on the YouTube chat, we ask you if anything strikes your ears as incorrect, politely let us know, and we'll try our best to fix it. We've had a couple of clarifications already in the chat, so you guys have been a great part of this broadcast so far. We thank you for joining. And if this is your first time stopping by, then be sure to subscribe right here on YouTube to the Michigan Soccer Network, as we got a whole week of these playoffs for the Nationals. So if you don't want to miss, then subscription is where you should be. The Slammers now inside the box, trying to flip around to get towards the inside of the field. The Nationals defense all over it. We'll try and clear it out to that far side, now up to midfield. Slammers will win it back. They'll try to continue with speed. It's knocked up. Slammers will keep it. They'll send it inside. Trying for a bicycle kick. That one going just across the face of the net, dropping to the floor, getting the foot up. Unable to keep that one in play for the Slammers.
So welcome back here, everybody, into the Michigan Soccer Network's production here. Nationals, ECNL Boys Playoffs here in San Diego, California. Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Mosheri. Excited to have you here tonight, watching in wherever you're watching, near and far. And something that we wanted to address. We haven't talked about this ball loose. There's a shot far right at the goalkeeper. Rebound and put away. Good shot there by number 10, Drake Ellis. His Hammersley was inside the 18. But there is a wildfire off in the distance, and that might be a reason as to why we're having some of our technical difficulties as the helicopters are coming in to get water. And that may be the reason as to why we're having some issues with our encoder out in California. We had the first game was fine, but then again still struggling here in this second half. What ends up happening is when we use what we call bonded cellular technology, when there are resources that are being utilized in an area, the priority from cellular towers goes to first responders.
Well, of course.
As it should.
Yes, absolutely.
So that might be why we're dealing with what we're dealing here, because typically we don't have, and we use these encoders a lot, and when I say a lot, we have used them just over the last 30 days. We have used them 29 times. So my best guess is exactly what we're dealing with here, which is that. So, but either way, who scored? So in the 18th minute, there's some minutes going. In the 18th minute, it was scored by number 11, Caleb Hammersley, getting the first goal, and then the second goal was scored in the 35th by Elias Saldivar. As this ball is played in towards the box, that one's headed up and away. Caleb scored for the Nationals, 18th minute. We appreciate it, Random Aussie. Let's go, Zach. Ivan Vitti, where is Zach? Number 8, let's go. There's a heart there. JC United, who scored. JC United, let's go, Zach Z. Good luck, team. Go Nationals. So.
Yeah, and it was smooth. I actually liked it. And no carbonation, which,
So I just saw this. I would say I'm assuming it's a mom standing next to the goal just now, and it got me thinking of that. There's a video with this kid playing in goal, and his dad is standing right next to the goal, and the kid wasn't moving, so the dad threw the son in front of the ball to stop the ball from going in the back of the net. That image came right to me when I saw her just standing next to the goal. Maybe I'm not sure how close she is because she's probably 20 yards away from behind the goal, but it looked like she was standing right next to it. As this ball played back post goes just wide. So a good opportunity once again, and that one will go just wide.
Yeah, and so far in the second half, only a few minutes into it, the Slammers already 3 shots, which is nearing their total for the first half already. They had 5 in the first half, so already they're starting to see a kickstart in the offense, which is what you're going to need given this, how the scoring is. So far they've been able to do that, but they need cleaner opportunities here, as we've seen chances where they're at the top of the box, but everything was really crowded from the Nationals defense. They're going to have to find precise opportunities to be able to get a good shot off.
That shot was coming from Adam Jelai. Good cut back and turn from Luke Reedy. Play again to Jelai. Good work on that far side by Quarter, and this will be cleared away and up and out for a throw-in. Thought it went up and out, but still on the pitch.
And now it's out.
Now it's out. Maybe this is another ball we saw coming across the screen, but Quarter down by the end line. Looking to put this one across. A little back heel from Drake Ellis. Knocked up and away. And here we go back to the future once again.
Hitting 88.8 miles per hour.
Just cross your fingers that it only happens during dull times during the game.
Yeah. We continue to see the future, or the past, rather.
I always want to call it back to the future. Shouldn't it be back to the past?
Well, when they're in the past, they must go back to the future, and from their perspective, the present is the future.
I see.
So once they go back, once they go to the past, they got to go back.
And we apologize. It's just, it's so frustrating.
We're doing our best here, everybody, and we hope you understand.
I can see us going back up, but man, it
is taking its time.
We'll get clarification as this ball is played up and over. We'll run some more tests here tomorrow on our equipment, but and we can actually, there's other things that we can do to improve for scenarios like this. But if there is in fact still wildfires tomorrow, then you could expect that we might have similar outcomes as first responders are going to take first advantage of the patches. Is now July. Looks to cut that inside. Fagan Roy was right there. Now Quarter now by the end line. He'll put this back towards July. It's wide open, up and over. We had clear image, July.
You should have known. But no, that was a great opportunity there, and you knew as soon as it came off his foot. You saw his reaction. Immediately he knew what kind of opportunity that was, and just going up and way too high. You got a round ball and a round foot. It's very difficult to get the precise accuracy there.
This ball played just up and over on this far side goal, and it was Giovanni Barragan. I put that one up towards the goalkeeper in Stokovic. Voting still happening here in this one. 90% of you say Nashville's going to win this one. Slammers FC 4%. It's a draw 6%.
Well, for those 6%, 2 more goals are going to have to come from the Slammers. Because I do not believe they take away goals.
They do not. It's July. Zach Azar losing the ball, and now here come Slammers. And this one has been all nationals, and I can't look at that. I don't have the statistical data in front of me there, Giovanni, but again, you look at, obviously, the scoreboard, but look at this ball almost given away now to July. One-on-one, July! Great save by the goalkeeper. All July really had to do in that moment, just a little flick up and over. The goalkeeper came out low. The goalkeeper responded very well there to that misplay.
Yeah, and that's what you're taught to do, is to get low, because that cuts off more potential area for the player to shoot it. So to stay low covers a whole lot of ground, and that being an example of it. So July still trying to find his opportunity. He's getting them, but it's time now to execute once you get those opportunities. But he's knocking on the door.
So Nicholas Nessel just got a yellow card for the Nationals. Number 3, he'll step off the pitch. Getting a yellow card here. Coming here in the 52nd minute. Referee's not going to walk over. Talk to a player who's currently cramping up.
Yeah, and we saw that in the previous game in the 08s. But that hydration, man, that's never a bad time. Never, there's never a reason to not be hydrated.
So as you can see there, the coach, Tom Guitar, not happy with the yellow card. Saw Zane Pollock right there as well. Zane Pollock is the director of coaching for the Boys Academy. Saw him a while ago in the 08 matchup where they won 2-0 over San Francisco Elite Academy. This ball played into the box. It's headed away. It's still loose, just it's outside the 18. Now July
Showtime, this kid.
pushes this one up, and running out of this is Quarter. That's a heavy first touch. It'll make its ways into the Longweeds. So they're saying a red card was issued.
Well, that, and especially we can understand the frustration from Tom Guitar, head coach of the Nationals.
So they're going to say there's a red card that was issued to the Nationals on that play. As Fagan Roy pushes it out now. Offside.
And luckily for the Nationals, they already got their 2 goals in the first half before the red card coming in. So now it's more about defending your lead. And yes, you are a player down, but it's a little bit of an easier job to do when you have that 2-goal cushion.
Well, that changes your tactics a bit, right? So what I mean by that is you have a 2-goal lead, and obviously the third goal becomes very important, right? I always say this: when you're up by 2 goals, the next goal can win the game. And so what that means is the next goal is, so if they score, if the other team scores, they could very well win this game, right? Because now they're up. It's a goal difference. Makes it can be a huge impact. On the flip side of that, if the Nationals score that third goal, that puts this game out of reach for in this game, right? You're down by 2 goals. You're talking about it's 26 minutes left in this game. Being down by 3, that's a monumental task. It can be done, but it can be monumental.
Of course.
To come back. So this next goal wins this game. And, and that's, I'm sure, something that both Tom Guitar and Zane Pollock have said to their team, especially at halftime, when you into the break at halftime, 2-0, is go get that third goal. That third goal wins this game, and then it allows us to sit back a little bit, because they're not going to take their foot off the gas right now, the Nationals. They're going to keep attacking. They're going to play this like they still have 11 men on the field, and they're going to keep going. They're going to change some things defensively on the defensive transition, right? Because the one thing is, you're going to attack with the same amount of players, but you're going to pull players back defensively. Maybe not have as many players go forward in certain moments, but you're going to try and play this straight up as much as you possibly can. So instead of having your in a 4-3-3, you'll typically leave maybe 2 forwards kind of hanging up and have another one drop. You're going to have obviously 1 forward because you don't have the people. But again, I expect the Nationals continue to attack in this situation, continue to go after this Slammers FC back line, and try to get that 3rd goal. The ball that they've just given away, and now Slammers outside, just outside the 18. Now this one's shot low. Stogovic makes a huge save.
That one, the first shot on goal for the Slammers in this second half. They started off strong early in terms of getting shots up, none of which have been on goal, although some have been close. That one being the first one requiring a save.
Fantastic save it was for Stokovic. Well, based on what we saw, it was number it was to number 3, Nicholas Nessel. Is who we believe got the red. We're waiting confirmation on that right now. The yellow card was shown. And then we watched him walk over and look at a player who was injured or cramping up. And then we saw Tom Guitar having a conversation where he was not very happy. This ball put in towards top of the 18. Cruz got a touch on it. Now this one cleared up on the ground. So a free kick coming up here just outside the 18. So 73 votes in this one. A lot of votes coming through. Fantastic as this ball played towards July. And you're seeing some more energy now here out of Slammers. And again, that's a byproduct of being up a man. Quarter up that far side. Look to cut inside, and it's now cleared up towards Luke Reedy. He'll go down. So a free kick coming up for the Nationals here in the 58th minute. And they're up 2-0. Were given a red card here a few moments ago.
Yeah, before the Slammers being up a player, 1 goal could absolutely breathe life into this game and maybe even start to snowball. So it's going to be important, like you were mentioning before, for the Nationals to get that 3rd goal and to ensure the victory, miracles aside, as we get closer to the end of our match. So the Slammers going to have to play strong defense to protect from this opportunity here for the Nationals.
So Fagan Roy will take this free kick. Ball is low. It goes right through everybody and into the hands of the goalkeeper.
That one, an interesting shot there. Surprised that it was able to weave through everybody, but perhaps when he was looking at all the defenders and the placement of everybody, it's like when you're going skiing. You don't look at the trees, you look at the path, and he saw a wide open path to the goal, but that was the only spot that the keeper had to be in, and thus got the easy scoop to save that.
Up that far side, Salvador scored the 2nd goal here for the Nationals back in the first half in the 35th minute.
The Nationals will be called for a foul there, letting the Slammers regain possession.
So that red card coming in the 52nd minute. That's what we believe. Might have been the 53rd minute. I know that Random Moss is saying 53rd. The free kick coming up here for the Nationals, right in front of their bench. Now the referee having a conversation with his assistant referee. Now they're talking to the photographer. This is where and again, we talk about this a lot, not necessarily in this game so far on these matches, but game management for an official isn't just about the players and the coaches. It's fans, it's administrative people at the facility. There's a lot going on as Quarter is taken down on that far side. He's looking to see a yellow card being issued to member of Slammers FC. That he did. I think it was number 18, but we don't have an 18 on our roster, so. But my point is there's a lot going on. And something that I was taught, Giovanni, as a referee was that, there are certain things that matter.
Yeah.
Right? There are certain things that you should definitely take care of, right? And the player safety, things like that. But things that just don't matter. Now, again, you don't know what was given to the referees as far as what their, things to follow or guidelines for this weekend's matches. Is this ball played in? And here we go back to the future again. Ball is still inside the 18. At least it looks like it's close to it. Now it's just outside the 18. It's Hammersley who scored the goal in the 18th minute, now on the ball, down by the end line. But anyways, what the guidelines were or areas of focus were, emphasis, things like that for this weekend. That's going to be a yellow card coming back here right now. So another yellow card being issued, this time to Hammersley. But the reason why I brought that up is you're going over and you're talking to a photographer. Does it matter in the whole scheme of things? Like,
yeah.
Does it matter? And again, it might matter because of the protocols that are right now. But to go through the entire process of moving an official, a photographer, talking with an assistant referee, does that really matter? And I would say at these types of events it probably does. But in your typical games that you're at, do they typically have photographers like this at this level? Probably not at most games.
Right.
So maybe, a lot, for the photographer to not be bothered, maybe. I don't know. Randomosity says, summary so far, Nationals goal first half goals 18th minute and 35th minute, and a red card to Nationals in the 53rd minute. So as July will step off, we'll see another player coming on here. I believe it's Andrew Kwan coming on here for the Nationals.
Yeah, and since that red card in the 52nd minute, we've seen 2 yellow cards, one for each team in the 61st and the 62nd minute.
For first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, and share this with your friends and family. We're back at this again tomorrow night here. Kickoff for the 2011 boys is at 7:20 tomorrow night. They will be playing Eastside FC. The game kicks off at 7:20 p.m. Eastern. We do this all over again on Thursday at 7 o'clock and 9:20 as the Nationals 2010 boys get underway. So now all just outside the 18 and slotted passed away. So 2010s play tomorrow night, Eastside FC. They play again. Is now Beltran Gomez with a shot that goes wide of frame. They'll go at it again on Thursday at 7 o'clock as they take on Florida Premier FC. And then the 2011 boys, U13s, taking on Florida Craze. That game kicking off at 9:20 here on Thursday night. And then on Friday, FC Dallas Red taking on the 2009 U15s. So we'll see this team again here on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And then on Saturday, we've got 2 games. 2011's taking place at 11 a.m. against the Arizona Arsenal. And then the 2010s taking on Charlotte Soccer Academy at 5 p.m. So one of our 4 games on Saturday, 2 of 4 games on Saturday.
Good work, Rick. Good work. That's all right.
So a free kick here for Slammers FC. Find themselves in a hole here with about 16-plus minutes to go in this game. As Renee Wolf says, Nationals, and there's a bunch of fire. So fire, fire, fire. If only she knew there was also a wildfire off in the distance.
Maybe she would have been more sensitive with her emojis.
Ball played into the 18, towards the 18. Down by the end line. Goes out for a corner. Beautiful San Diego, California. We're here at the Field D at Surf Cup Sports Park. I'll thank our camera operator, Ryan Gagnon, who flew all the way out from Detroit, Michigan today, all the way to California just to film these games. Loose ball in the 18, and now here comes Andrew Corder on the ball. He'll make his way up towards midfield and loses it. And now comes Slammers. That's a good tackle.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to make sure that you're in as much control as you are moving fast when it comes to breakaways like that, because you need to dribble the ball with a little bit more force to keep up with your speed. But does it become too much and it's easily stolen? That stuff is very difficult to execute correctly. But if done so, that could have been a one-way street to one-on-one with the keeper.
So Drake Ellis will sub off here. We'll see another substitution coming on here for the National. Take a look there at Zane Pollock.
Hey, we're subbing. We'll try though. Might as well try, right?
We'll see a throw in here on this near side. Beltran Gomez, saw him fire one here a moment ago, puts one into the box, and out comes Stakovic, who's not been busy today, but when called upon has done his job.
Definitely, but the Slammers in this second half, they have kicked up the offense a little bit, of course, out of necessity, but now with the new opportunity of that red card that came earlier in the second half, they've been piling on the shots a little bit. That one being their sixth. Only one of them on goal, or rather two of them on goal, to get them those opportunities. But no, it's important to kind of keep your offense fluid like that and to kind of not get rusty when trying to get these shots off, and not to hesitate too much when going through that. Because a lot of times you'll get an opportunity and you think you can shoot it, but it's not perfect. It's not there quite yet, and you want to take another touch with it, but that short amount of time could be all that is needed for the defense to get that one touch on the ball, knock it away, and your opportunity is then disappeared. So it's a big balance of, do you shoot right when you get it and it might not be perfect, or do you patiently wait for a good opportunity? It's a tough struggle on how to decide, but as far as getting shots up, then so far Slammers have done a good job with that compared to the Nationals, a 6-3 advantage in terms of shots taken. As we are stuck here with the camera again, we appreciate you guys' patience when it comes to the equipment here. We're doing our best. It's a long way here from Michigan. We're receiving the signal. We have first responders in the area due to some nearby wildfires. They take priority when it comes to who gets the signal, who's fighting for the cell tower kind of stuff. So we appreciate you guys. Be patient with us. We'll try to get the footage back as soon as possible as we see our clock continue and the Nationals continuing to have their 2-0 lead over the Slammers. And we got games coming up for the rest of the week as well. All Nationals, as they continue into their playoffs, different age groups, we'll have the games for all of those coming up this week. So be sure to go and subscribe right here on YouTube to the Michigan Soccer Network to make sure that you don't miss any of it. We got all the streams already up there for you to see and bookmark, and make sure it's on your calendar so that you can tune in to watch from afar as the Nationals are in the playoffs in San Diego. And we continue to now resolve our issue.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a play.
Action here, Nationals still hold a 2-0 lead. Now into the 75th minute, final few minutes of this match here. And if you look in chat, yes, we were kidnapped by kangaroos, says Random Aussie, and that's why we're unable to show a certain portion of the game. But negotiations went well, and we're back on the air. As another yellow card administered here as Giovanni Loza Kitahara goes down, and I take personal offense to that as I'm here Giovanni Mosheri as part of the broadcast team here on MSN. So a 76-minute yellow card on the Slammers as they continue to fight back into this match. Only a few minutes left. It's looking dire as the Nationals look stronger and stronger in their position in the lead.
Kovic makes a good save, and we do apologize for the technical difficulties. But we roll on here in San Diego.
Come on, Lucas! Come on, Lucas! You gotta want it, Lucas!
The waning moments here of this game as the Nationals still up here 2-0.
We were waiting here for the throw, and it looks like some confusion as to who's taking it.
Ball was thrown in and just shielded out for a goal kick.
And the Slammers in much more of a rush than the Nationals are, which is obvious given the circumstances. As they try to bring it upfield in a hurry as well.
Luke Reedy goes down hard. Slip and fall.
The turf monster, some may say.
As Hammersley is held up and
Way to go, Hammer!
foul called.
Relax, Fagan.
Remember, the Nationals are holding on, being down a player, that red card in the 52nd minute. They're playing with 10 right now and still being able to hold strong against a very aggressive Slammers team.
The shot coming up and over. So we'll see another substitution now here for the Nationals.
Final few minutes, want to make sure that you got fresh legs. Keep up with the desperate attempts in the last minutes. You know, teams are willing to try anything in these last few minutes, so you got to make sure that you have the fresh legs to be able to defend against it. Because we've seen wild endings to many games before, so you know we've seen an exchange of goals in stoppage time. In certain games, we've seen last-minute heroics to tie it as a shot is taken and saved.
Sokovic comes up with it.
So you got to make sure, as you know, in the position of the Nationals, you don't want to do anything to give up a lead that you have in the first match of the group stages here.
All played up to that far side, but one right back by the Nationals. That's Salvador. He scored the second goal back in the first half in the 35th minute. Now the yellow card being issued to the head coach and top guitar. First off, love the last name, by the way. Last name guitar. I mean,
I mean,
It's a great last name. Play right up towards then Fagan Roy and cleared up over midfield. Tracked down and now picked up by the goalkeeper for Slammers. We're officially here in stoppage time now and not notified of how much time we would see in this one. This shot taken from distance and well wide.
Had a good look at the net there. I can see he was trying to go for top shelf there, but just a little too much, rather a lot too much. Sending that one up and away. Trying to cut into the deficit here in the waning minutes.
Reminder after this game won't be public here until next week. So if you want to watch it, you're going to have to wait till next week or reach out to us and give you a special password. Salvador. Just play it up, and that one deflected out. Last touched off of Slammers FC. Hard collision is.
Teams have been very physical all match long. And we've seen the referees not afraid of yellow or red cards. So far, 4 of 4 yellow cards in this second half, and started by that first red card in the 52nd minute.
So the referee has called this game final, and that'll do it. That'll do it here from Field D at Surf Cuff Sports Park here in San Diego. I want to thank all of our crew here for making this happen here tonight. We'll promise to be better next tomorrow.
We'll sure do our best, and we appreciate your patience throughout the match.
That we will. Giovanni Mosheri was this next to me here. My name's Jonathan Turner. Ryan Gannon was our camera operator in San Diego, and our technical director tonight is Brianna Turner. So thank you all for joining, stopping by. Hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. And don't forget, come back tomorrow for more. As you see, the Coast Guard very much involved here as they're gathering water to fight the wildfires there in San Diego. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, stay classy, Michigan, as well as you on those in San Diego and Avar. And for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett.
Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heights with a shot! Upper 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Sock. Finds Sock's got a left foot